Have you ever looked back on a decision you made years ago and wondered what might have happened if you had simply tried one more time? Maybe it was a business idea you quietly abandoned after months of slow progress. Maybe it was an investment you sold too early because fear convinced you that nothing would ever change. Or perhaps it was a dream you slowly buried beneath responsibilities, believing success belonged to someone else. The painful truth is that many of life's greatest opportunities don't disappear because they were impossible. They disappear because we stop just before they have a chance to reveal themselves. Every successful entrepreneur, investor, and leader has experienced moments when quitting felt like the smartest decision. There were days when the numbers didn't make sense, when critics were louder than supporters, and when every effort seemed to produce nothing but disappointment. Yet history remembers those who continued, not because their journey was easier, but because they refused to let temporary pain define a permanent future. The greatest achievements are often invisible while they are being built. We live in a world obsessed with instant gratification. Food arrives within minutes. Entertainment is available with a single tap. Information reaches us faster than ever before. Because of this, many people unconsciously expect success to follow the same pattern. When progress doesn't happen quickly, they assume something must be wrong. They change careers too soon, abandon businesses too early, or stop investing in themselves before real growth begins. But nature has never worked that way. Neither does lasting success. Imagine planting the seed of an oak tree. During the first months, almost nothing appears to happen. Day after day, the ground looks exactly the same. If you judged the tree only by what you could see, you might believe the seed had failed. Yet beneath the surface, an extraordinary transformation is taking place. Invisible roots are spreading deeper into the earth, preparing the tree for decades of growth. Success follows the very same principle. The most important progress often happens long before anyone notices it. Napoleon Hill believed that persistence is the quiet force separating dreamers from achievers. According to his philosophy, talent alone is never enough. Intelligence alone is never enough. Even opportunity itself is not enough. Without persistence, every advantage eventually fades away. But with persistence, ordinary people repeatedly accomplish extraordinary things because they continue learning, while everyone else has already surrendered. Persistence transforms potential into reality through consistent action over time. Think about some of the world's most successful companies. Few became overnight successes. Behind every famous brand are years of uncertainty, failed products, financial pressure, difficult decisions, and moments when giving up would have seemed completely reasonable. The public usually sees the breakthrough, but never witnesses the countless nights filled with doubt. Success is often misunderstood because people only notice the final chapter, not the thousands of pages written before it. The same principle applies to building wealth. Financial freedom rarely arrives because of one lucky investment or one extraordinary paycheck. Instead, it grows through small decisions repeated consistently over many years. Saving instead of spending, investing instead of waiting, learning instead of complaining, improving instead of making excuses. Wealth is less about dramatic moments and more about disciplined habits practiced long after motivation fades away. One of the greatest misconceptions about successful people is that they possess unlimited confidence. In reality, confidence often comes after action, not before it. Most successful individuals felt uncertainty when they began. They questioned themselves. They feared failure. They worried about being judged. But instead of waiting for confidence to magically appear, they took one small step forward. That action produced experience. Experience created competence. Competence slowly became confidence. The cycle always begins with movement. Failure itself is rarely the true enemy. The real danger lies in the story we tell ourselves after failing. Some people conclude that failure means they are not talented enough, intelligent enough, or fortunate enough. Others ask a completely different question. What is this experience trying to teach me? That single shift in perspective changes everything. Failure stops becoming an ending and starts becoming valuable information. Every setback becomes another lesson guiding them toward a better strategy. As you continue listening, take a moment to reflect on your own journey. Is there a dream you've quietly abandoned? A business idea you stopped pursuing? A skill you promised yourself you would master someday? Imagine where your life could be 1 year from now if you simply committed to moving forward every single day, even when progress feels invisible. Because the people who eventually build extraordinary lives are rarely those who move the fastest. They are the ones who simply refuse to stop. And this is where the real journey of persistence truly begins. There is a reason why persistence is one of the rarest qualities in the world. It demands something that cannot be bought, borrowed, or inherited. It requires the courage to continue working when there is no applause, no recognition, and no guarantee that your efforts will ever pay off. Most people become excited when they begin a new journey. They purchase books, watch motivational videos, make detailed plans, and imagine a brighter future. But after a few weeks, when the excitement fades and the results remain invisible, they quietly return to old habits. The dream doesn't disappear because it was impossible. It disappears because consistency was replaced by comfort. Napoleon Hill often emphasized that persistence is not powered by emotion. Emotions change every day. Some mornings you wake up inspired, while other mornings even the smallest task feels overwhelming. If your progress depends on how motivated you feel, your future will always remain unpredictable. Successful people understand a different principle. They replace motivation with discipline. Discipline allows them to act even when they don't feel like it. Over time, these repeated actions create results that appear almost magical to those who only see the finished product. Imagine two people beginning the exact same business on the same day. Both possess similar intelligence, similar resources, and similar opportunities. During the first few months, neither earns significant income. The first person becomes discouraged and decides the market simply isn't good enough. The second person studies customer feedback, improves the product, learns new marketing skills, and keeps moving forward. 5 years later, people call the second entrepreneur lucky, yet luck had very little to do with the outcome. What looked like luck was actually thousands of small improvements made while others had already quit. The same principle applies to personal growth. Reading one chapter of a book won't transform your life. Going to the gym once won't build a stronger body. Saving money for a single month won't create financial freedom. Yet many people underestimate the incredible power of repetition. Small actions may seem insignificant today, but repeated hundreds of times, they completely reshape your identity. Success is rarely created by one extraordinary decision. More often, it is the result of thousands of ordinary decisions made consistently over many years. One of the greatest obstacles to persistence is comparison. Social media allows us to witness the highlight reels of thousands of successful people every single day. We see luxury homes, profitable businesses, dream vacations, and impressive achievements. What we rarely see are the years of rejection, financial pressure, sleepless nights, failed experiments, and personal sacrifices that made those moments possible. Comparing your beginning to someone else's middle or ending is one of the fastest ways to lose confidence. Your only meaningful competition is the person you were yesterday. Abraham Lincoln understood this lesson long before the modern world existed. Before becoming President of the United States, he experienced repeated defeats that would have convinced most people to give up forever. He lost elections. His business failed. He suffered heartbreaking personal loss. He battled periods of emotional darkness. Yet he refused to believe that a temporary chapter represented his entire story. Every setback strengthened his character, sharpened his judgment, and prepared him for responsibilities far greater than he could have imagined. Financial success follows exactly the same pattern. Most millionaires did not become wealthy because they discovered a secret that nobody else knew. They became wealthy because they consistently applied principles that most people abandoned too early. They invested patiently instead of chasing quick profits. They developed valuable skills instead of searching for shortcuts. They focused on solving meaningful problems rather than becoming distracted by every new opportunity. Wealth grows where patience and persistence work together over long periods of time. There will always be moments when your progress feels invisible. You may work for months without receiving recognition. Your business may struggle despite your best efforts. Your savings account may grow painfully slowly. During these seasons, remember that invisible progress is still progress. Just as roots develop beneath the soil before a tree reaches the sky, your habits, knowledge, and character are quietly becoming stronger every single day. Never confuse invisible growth with the absence of growth. Ask yourself one simple question. If success were guaranteed, but it required 10 years of consistent effort, would you still begin today? Most people hesitate because they focus on the length of the journey rather than the value of the destination. Yet those 10 years will pass, whether you pursue your dream or not. The only difference is who you become while time moves forward. Persistence is not merely about reaching a goal. It is about becoming the kind of person capable of achieving even greater goals afterward. As this chapter comes to a close, remember one truth above all else. Every extraordinary achievement begins with an ordinary decision to continue. Continue learning when others stop studying. Continue saving when others keep spending. Continue building when others keep complaining. Continue believing when doubt grows louder than hope. One day, people may call your success remarkable, but you will know the truth. It wasn't one lucky moment that changed your life. It was thousands of quiet moments when you simply refused to quit. And in the next chapter, we'll discover another timeless principle from Napoleon Hill that can multiply your success faster than effort alone: the extraordinary power of the mastermind. Before we move on to Napoleon Hill's powerful concept of the mastermind, there is one final truth about persistence that deserves your full attention. Persistence is not merely the ability to continue working. It is the ability to continue believing when the evidence around you suggests that nothing is changing. This is where most dreams quietly disappear. Not because the goal was impossible, but because the silence between effort and reward became too uncomfortable. The gap between planting the seed and harvesting the fruit is where countless ambitions come to an end. Yet for those who remain faithful to the process, that same silent season eventually becomes the birthplace of extraordinary success. Think about the greatest achievements in human history. Every groundbreaking invention, every global company, every life-changing idea once existed only in the imagination of someone who refused to stop believing. There was a time when nobody believed in electric cars, online shopping, or carrying a computer inside a pocket. Every innovation first appeared impossible because the world could only judge what already existed. Visionaries, however, learned to trust what could become rather than what already was. That mindset continues to separate leaders from followers today. This lesson applies just as powerfully to your financial future. Imagine investing a small amount of money every month. During the first year, the results appear almost insignificant. During the second year, the growth still feels slow. Many people become impatient and stop because they expect dramatic change too quickly. But those who understand the principle of compounding know something different. They know that time quietly multiplies every wise decision. Eventually, what once looked insignificant begins growing at a speed that surprises everyone. Wealth rarely explodes overnight. It accumulates patiently until persistence allows compounding to reveal its extraordinary power. The same law governs knowledge. Reading one book may not dramatically change your thinking. Watching one educational video may not transform your career. Practicing one new skill for a single afternoon may not produce visible improvement. But imagine reading 50 books over the next 3 years. Imagine spending just one focused hour every day mastering a valuable skill. Imagine consistently learning while others spend those same hours distracted by temporary entertainment. The difference may seem small today, but over time, it becomes impossible to ignore. Knowledge compounds just like money. One reason persistence feels difficult is because our brains naturally seek immediate rewards. We enjoy activities that produce instant pleasure, even if they offer little value for the future. Building a business, learning a profession, writing a book, or creating financial security rarely provides immediate gratification. Instead, these goals demand consistent effort before meaningful rewards appear. Successful people are not immune to this temptation. They simply learn to prioritize long-term fulfillment over short-term comfort. Every disciplined choice strengthens that ability even further. Another hidden enemy of persistence is fear, especially the fear of judgment. Many people never fully pursue their dreams because they worry about what family, friends, or strangers might think if they fail. Yet history teaches us something remarkable. Every person who has ever achieved extraordinary success was criticized at some point along the journey. Critics focus on today's uncertainty because they cannot yet see tomorrow's results. If you allow public opinion to determine your actions, you surrender control of your future to people who are not living your life. Napoleon Hill believed that every setback carries within it the seed of an equal or even greater opportunity. At first glance, this idea may sound optimistic, perhaps even unrealistic. But think carefully about your own life. How many valuable lessons came from moments that initially felt like failures? Perhaps losing one job forced you to develop skills that eventually led to a better career. Perhaps a failed business taught you lessons that no university ever could. Perhaps a difficult season strengthened your character in ways that comfort never would have allowed. Looking backward, we often discover that life's greatest teachers wore the disguise of disappointment. Imagine waking up every morning with complete certainty that your actions today are quietly shaping a better future, even if you cannot yet see the results. Imagine approaching challenges with curiosity instead of fear. Imagine viewing every obstacle as another lesson instead of another reason to quit. That single shift in perspective changes everything. Persistence is no longer a burden. It becomes a daily investment in the person you are becoming. And unlike money, no one can ever take away the discipline and resilience you build within yourself. Before we continue, pause for a moment and ask yourself a simple question. What dream have I been postponing because I expected faster results? Write that dream down. Then write one small action you can complete within the next 24 hours. Not next month, not next year. Today, action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence, and confidence fuels even greater action. This simple cycle has transformed countless ordinary lives into extraordinary stories. Your future begins the moment you decide that progress matters more than perfection. As we conclude this chapter, remember that persistence alone can take you farther than talent without discipline, intelligence without action, or opportunity without preparation. Yet there is another force that can accelerate your growth beyond what any individual could accomplish alone. Napoleon Hill called it the mastermind principle. the extraordinary power created when people with a shared vision combine their knowledge, experience, and determination toward a common purpose. If persistence is the engine that drives success, then the mastermind is the fuel that allows that engine to reach extraordinary destinations. In the next chapter, you'll discover why no truly great fortune has ever been built entirely alone, and how surrounding yourself with the right people may become the single greatest investment of your entire life.